Hi, hi everyone. As usual, it's been a while. Um, I wanted to start out by saying that I feel like I've been making too many videos on the Mandela effect, and that wasn't my intention. I kind of wanted this channel to be about a little bit of everything. Um, and I hope that everybody's holding up okay. Of course, there's a topic that's on everybody's mind, and that's that's coronavirus and the possibility of martial law being declared in our country. Um, and I've been doing a lot of looking around about what's really going on, because this is just really strange. I don't want to jump on the bandwagon and say that it's a hoax because I don't know. And it seems like most things that happen these days, unless you're actually there, you don't really know what's going on, and we're all under quarantine. For the most part, some people aren't entirely under quarantine. There's a lot of essential workers out there. Um, my my fiance is an essential worker, so his work at the dump hasn't stopped, because obviously people have to return their trash regardless. Um, so he's been basically the one that's been working. He's been doing all the errands because one of us has to stay home with the baby because I don't drive. Um, I don't know if I've ever told you why I don't drive. If I haven't, that's a topic for another time. Um, anyways, I wanted to talk about what this whole entire thing um, has been revealing about humanity. How it's just really odd that out of all the things that people find important, they're all going for the toilet paper. Like, why toilet paper? Um, when toilet paper isn't nearly as important as food, you can't eat toilet paper. Well, I did know one woman that ate things like toilet paper and paper towels, but it resulted in her having to get serious surgery. So it probably wouldn't be a good idea if you ran out of food and all that was left was toilet paper. But anyway, it's just been bringing out a lot of strange behavior in people, and um, it just really kind of reveals the selfishness that the masses have. I know that a lot of us didn't really see this coming enough to be able to be properly prepared for such a thing. I mean, and then there were a lot of people who did kind of sense that something was coming, like me, but I wasn't really able to afford to stock up and do all that stuff. Um, a few years ago, I was stocking up quite a bit. But me being me, when my friend didn't have any food and she has kids, I gave her what I had that was on reserve because I don't have the heart to see my friend and her kids go hungry. I just can't do that. Um, and that's another thing that people are going to have to worry about, um, because as much as I hate to quote my ex, charity starts at home. And when you have a limited supply for yourself, like, as badly as you want to help other people, there might be a time when you're not able to. You know, what I'm hoping will happen, at least with some of us, most of us, hopefully, is that we'll learn to work together. Because, if you have that every man for himself mentality, that may not work out as well as you might assume, because sorry, I need to get a drink of water there. um But as I was saying, if we don't learn to work together, we're going to die alone. And that's what most people have to realize, is that, you know, when it, when it, when it when it comes down to surviving, when each person has a limited amount of resources, if you feel like you're not able to at least turn to a select few people that you trust to work with you, then you're going to be stuck handling everything yourself. When, you know, like one, two, three, or even four people isn't enough manpower to be able to keep your head above water, especially if it turns out that we are under attack by our own government or even a foreign country. Because I don't think that the coronavirus is the only thing that's going on right now, be it real or fake, or whatever's going on. I don't know. I'm not there. I've seen some videos that show stuff that's a bit odd, like um, there was this one guy that took a video of a line that was set up to have people get tested for the virus. The line was completely empty. And then there have been a few other videos I've seen of like empty hospitals and all that stuff. So that's kind of weird. But then I have my aunt who's a nurse, that says that she's seen infected patients. And then my friend who lives in New York City has seen homeless people dying on the street. So I'm not going to deny that there's something going on, but I don't think that that's the only thing that's going on right now. Most of us know about them preparing to declare martial law officially in this country. There's a whole thing with 5G and and this comet that's been getting some attention. There's just so many different things going on right now, and probably even more than most of us think, because we don't know everything. It's just really crazy. It's like, the sky is falling and all that stuff. I think what most of us need to be focusing on right now is how well equipped we are to be able to survive no matter what happens. And it's hard because we can't really pinpoint exactly what's going to happen. We're looking at all these different directions, um, and like I said earlier, most of us are kind of stuck at home. So we're not seeing all that much. Most of us are just indulging in social media and getting ourselves more hyped up and paranoid and all that stuff. And it's really important to do what you can to try to keep as clear minded as you can. And I know that it's really hard. I mean, I live kind of day by day. We have been we have been slowly getting the garden started. It's not a good idea to actually plant anything in the ground right now. We actually had snow the other day, because we're in New England. We have been stocking up when, like when we can. We don't go to the store and just dump a bunch of one product in our cart because that's rude. Other people are trying to do the same thing. They're trying to stock up and be prepared. So he's been taking like frequent trips to the store. Of course, he's doing the whole social distance thing because, well, that's just a good idea. So, slowly stock up and don't center in on something stupid like toilet paper. I mean, I know that toilet paper is nice and it does come in handy. Excuse me, but what they did back in the day before toilet paper, they used rags. If you have some old clothes or old towels that you don't use anymore, cut them up. Use that. It won't be it won't be a catastrophe if you don't have ass paper. Okay. We will get through this. Best case scenario, times are just going to be tough, and we're going to have to learn to work together, to try to make life a bit easier for everyone. you know, so let's just take it as it comes. There's a lot more I want to say in this video, but he's going to be waking up from his nap sometime here soon, and my fiance is going to be coming home to pester me, and so until next time, and everybody try to hang in there.